Pims, strawberries and tennis, the pinnacle of British summer. Wimbledon is the oldest tennis tournament in the world. It's been in operation since 1877. It's attended by 500,000 people across the 14 days, and it's viewed by tens of millions more worldwide. With such rich history and popularity, there are bound to be countless interesting facts. Here are 10 secrets about Wimbledon. Number 1. Tennis ball usage. Slazenger have been the official tennis ball supplier of Wimbledon since 1902. That's a 120-year partnership and counting. This has been an extremely fruitful partnership for Slazenger, as there are 53,000 balls used over the 2-week championship period. They take 48 tins out onto centre court and number 1 court, and 24 on all the outside courts at the start of every day. The balls are replaced after the first 7 games, and then every 9 games from that point onwards. They actually sell the used balls daily for £2.50 for a can of free. The proceeds go towards the Wimbledon Foundation. Number 2. Tennis ball science. The tennis balls are stored at 68 degrees Fahrenheit. This is done to ensure consistent bouncing of the ball. If you change the temperature of the ball, you change how it reacts. The warmer the balls are, the higher the bounce because the molecules inside expand, and on the reverse, the colder the balls are, the more the molecules inside shrink and therefore they bounce lower. That's why they are stored at a specific temperature to ensure the gameplay is consistent. Number 3. Tennis ball colour. You're used to seeing balls of this colour when watching tennis, right? The bright yellowy green colour. Well, this has only been the case at Wimbledon since 1986. They were previously white balls. The balls were switched from white to yellow so they could be seen more easily on TV. Number 4. The longest game in Wimbledon history. The longest tennis match of all time was famously played at the 2010 Wimbledon. It was the first round of the men's singles between John Isner and Nicolas Mahut. John Isner eventually won in a match that lasted 665 minutes, or 11 hours and 5 minutes, spread out across 3 days. During the 183-game thriller, more than 40 cans of balls were used. There is also a plaque outside court number 18 to honour this historic event. Number 5. Underground tunnel system. While spectators are out watching tennis, the workers at Wimbledon are passing through underground tunnels that connect every corner of the site. They have been operational since 1997. They allow the workers to get from A to B without having to fight through the crowds above. As Wimbledon has grown, they have begun to utilise building downwards as well as upwards and across. There are many subterranean rooms connected by these tunnels, from drug testing rooms to standard dressing areas. The players also use the tunnels. Number 6. Rufus the Hawk. Believe it or not, Wimbledon occasionally gets interrupted by pigeons like this.
Go away. First service.
There's been a little bit of a problem here, haven't they?
Yeah, Queen's Club, they were sort of into the centre court there as well.
This is why they have their very own Harris Hawk called Rufus. Every morning, Rufus's job is to patrol the area, scaring the living daylight out of any pigeon who dares enter his airspace. Rufus has become a bit of a celebrity at Wimbledon. He even has his own Twitter account with over 10,000 followers. Number 7. First on centre court. For 50 weeks of the year, the sacred 8mm grass of centre court at Wimbledon is forbidden to be played upon. This ensures the perfect condition for the fortnight of games. On the Saturday before the tournament, a group of female players step out to test that the grass is perfect. That was until this year, where men were allowed to do also. Players such as Nadal practiced on centre court. This is to try and break the grass in slightly so there are less first round slippages. Number 8. Insane hospitality. Wimbledon is the largest single annual sporting catering operation carried out in Europe. There are about 3,000 staff. Here are some of the quantities of food and drink served at the championships in 2019, showing just how big it is. 18,061 servings of fish and chips, 276,291 glasses of Pims, 64,703 ice cream portions / sticks, 191,930 portions of strawberries, and finally 234,416 meals served throughout the championships. Number 9. Racket Restrings. For The professional stringing team at Wimbledon string on average over 2,000 rackets over the championship period. In total, this adds up to over 40 miles of string. Number 10. Intense ball boy and girl regime. Ball boys and girls at Wimbledon have been coached within an inch of their lives. Around 250 are selected from 1,000 applicants. They have the intense job of keeping track of the fast-moving tennis ball. They have to take a test to make sure they can stand completely still for at least 3 minutes. They are then expected to attend weekly training sessions of 2.5 hours to ensure they are precise, disciplined and fast. The teenagers are constantly assessed, and if they don't meet Wimbledon's high standards, they aren't allowed to take part in the tournament. And that has been 10 secrets about Wimbledon.